YouTube. Starting the video transmission. We should be online now, boys.
Sweet.
Let's give us a little look-see.
Okay, we good?
We are
Matt, you good?
Yeah, we're good.
Anthony, good?
Not that people are probably going to be online at this hour anyway.
Oh yeah, the video it's working. Should be on.
Beautiful.
Very good.
All right then.
Boys.
Sweet.
All right.
All right, speak, you guys. You guys speak.
Yeah, so game's about to start. United versus Leicester. My score prediction will be 2-1 to United with Ronaldo and Sancho for goals and Vardy for Leicester City.
All right. We all sound pretty good. We all sound really good. All right, guys, welcome to a live stream. Not sure how many of you will have stayed up to watch us, but we'll be cracking on anyway, and we'll be giving it a good go. All right, guys, let's get straight into this.
Awesome. I'll keep an eye on the
You
chat
guys
if
speak?
anyone wants to put any questions into the chat line. Feel free if anyone's watching and they want to put some questions in. I've got it open, so we'll be able to see your questions and answer them in a timely manner.
Easy.
Yeah, so continue to what Hayden was talking about match predictions. I've got the same match prediction as him, scoreline wise. I reckon it's going to be 2-1. I reckon Vardy will score, just because Lindelof and Maguire. I know they were a partnership last year, but I think Lindelof just doesn't bring that much. He brings a certain level to the team, but compared to Varane just on a higher quality than him, so much faster. Plays the game a bit better than what Lindelof does. So I see Vardy scoring. In terms of the Man United lads, I think Greenwood and Ronaldo.
Greenwood and Ronaldo.
I just don't think Leicester look all that good this season. Vardy, he's got a couple of goals, but his overall play is quite questionable. Iheanacho looks poor. Daka isn't kicking in yet. He's slow. They've had a defensive injury crisis. Like Vestergaard's not playing here. Like it's not looking so good for them. I haven't been impressed by them. I can see a 2-0 Manchester United victory.
And your goal scorers?
Yeah, it'd probably be Greenwood. Greenwood and Ronaldo were good, but I will say Ronaldo and Bruno to score.
Yep.
Yeah,
But otherwise,
I thought about having Bruno. Thought Bruno might.
Yeah.
So everyone pause right when they kick the ball.
Yep.
So pause your game when they kick the ball.
Okay. Paused.
All right, give me a sec. They're just taking the knee for me. Yep, paused. Are we all there?
No,
Yep.
they're just taking the knee for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, I'm there.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play.
Let's go.
Let's go, lads.
All right.
It's been a long wait. Me and Matt have been on for 5 hours getting this set up.
Wow. So well done, lads. Well done for getting this on.
Yeah, thank you.
And the sound quality's decent, from what I heard. So this is
yeah.
looking good. But here we go, lads. Let's see what we can get. So Leicester starting off with the poor. Poor attack. So Manchester United throw in their own third.
I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit nervous about this game against Leicester.
It could be dodgy. It could be really dodgy. But personally, I think Leicester don't look good enough. So, and you guys have beaten them pretty consistently. Most of the time. I think you guys lost when you put out like a team of youths last season, but most of the time you guys have beaten them.
We've had a good history against them.
Don't you remember you guys played Leicester in the last game of the other season, where Lingard scored and ruined ruined the bet.
Ruined the multi. I remember Anthony put down a multi. Lingard not to score for the whole season. He went for pretty much the whole season, and then it was 90 minutes plus 5 minutes stoppage time of last season. And Schmeichel makes a mistake rolling the ball out. I think he just didn't really care. It was 1-1. He just wanted the game to be over, and it should the whistle should have been blown. And he just rolls it out, and Lingard gets it and scores. And I think Anthony lost about $700 or $800 on that just one multi alone, or that one bet alone.
As you do.
Yeah.
As you do. Yeah. I mean, I don't think Anthony's got the right mind for gambling for picking right. Remember when we were in the chat and he said he was putting money on Donald Trump to win the election?
Yeah. Look,
He's not there.
Anthony has some questionable decisions sometimes.
Yeah, no. There's actually some interesting games on tonight that have just
There's a
kicked
lot. There's a lot kicking off. We'll have to keep an eye on all of them.
That's what I'm doing.
Manchester City.
I'm guessing this game is Gold Rush, so one of
No,
us could jump on Gold Rush.
This game is not Gold Rush.
Oh, really?
This
Oh,
is Sport 3, so this won't be a Gold Rush game. Man City might be the
Damn.
Gold Rush game.
Yeah.
Why?
So Manchester City's got Burnley.
Oh, riveting game. That'll be like a 4-3. Yeah.
Yeah. Norwich and is it Brighton? I think Norwich should beat them.
Ooh, Leicester pressing really high up here,
And
but
Southampton.
Manchester United passing them around them really confidently.
Mm.
So, I do like to see it.
Yeah, I've got
Oh,
my
that was
eye-
a poor touch.
I've got my eye
Yeah,
on
but
the scores as well, boys.
That was an overhit pass though.
Yeah, it was too heavy. Yeah, the pass was too heavy, and so he was going to struggle to get a right touch on it. But yeah, this is a great midfield. I think Manchester United will win this game based off the midfield decision alone. But Ollie will still play Fred and McTominay next week.
Yeah.
See, Luke Shaw made a really good run then.
Yeah.
Even wide that he didn't get played, but it drew a defender away.
Yeah, that's it. Sometimes
That was a
that's all.
That was a good ball. That was a good ball from was it Pogba into the box?
That was Sancho actually. Sancho.
Yeah. Yeah. Sancho. Yeah.
I've got the Premier League app open as well, boys, so I'll be able to keep us some updates on the scores as well.
Yep.
Yeah,
Easy.
I won't be a
Easy
sec,
enough.
boys. I'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah, that's
Easy enough.
All good.
But we're doing all right here. Good football so far. Honestly, it's box to box. Some decent passing. We like to see it. It's good stuff. Question is, so Matt, do you want to ring off for other people what the other games happening on are right now?
Yeah, definitely. So the other games happening right now, we've got 5 games happening simultaneously. So we've got Aston Villa versus Wolves at Villa's home ground. We've got Leicester versus Man United at King Power Stadium. We've got Man City versus Burnley at the Etihad. Norwich versus Brighton at Norwich Stadium. And then we've got Southampton versus Leeds at St. Mary's. And all of them are 0-0 at the moment, obviously. They're all varying times. So the City Burnley game and the Southampton Leeds games are in the 5th minute at the moment. The Leeds United and Norwich game in the 4th minute, and the Villa Wolves games in the 3rd minute. So
good Leicester counter attack. They're in the box.
Here we are.
They've still got it. Oh, that was a vital interception of that cutback.
Yeah, it was. I've just seen it now, and
how did they not score?
Yeah, I mean there was a crucial intercept there. Oh, but now Manchester United are going to counter attack, and they've got good space here down the left.
Get in there, Ronaldo.
Oh, he's found the. Oh, no, didn't find the pass. The pass was cut out.
Oh, come on, Ronaldo.
It's been good football so far. It's been entertaining football. But yeah, continue, Matt.
For the first 5 minutes.
Villa's game has started later than everyone else's games up at Villa Park with the Wolves, but that'd be an interesting game. You know, that looks 2 evenly matched teams, so that could come off as a draw. We have to see how the game progresses. One team might play better than the other. Who knows? Maybe a Dama Traore might slip through and get a cheeky 2 goals in that game. I know Hayden might think the same as well. Dama Traore.
I think a double Traore would be nice.
Yeah. Norwich and Brighton, that'd be another close game, and so with Southampton Leeds. So yeah,
I think Brighton should confidently beat Norwich. I think Aston Villa should win confidently as well.
I guess we'll see. Aston Villa will just bring up their lineup at the moment. They've got Danny Ings and Ollie Watkins in the forwards, so that's some good hard hitting attack for them.
Some serious, yeah. By the way, what's Pogba's hair there? Did anyone else see that?
Yeah,
just about to say.
That's a bit weird.
Him like over Pogba's appearance is like trying to make himself look more better than what he actually plays.
He's a
He
good player. He's a
Oh,
good
he is a
player.
good player, don't get
Saint
me wrong.
Maximin does the same sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but he focuses on himself, like looking so better than normal,
Yeah.
than playing. But the same
Well,
as
yeah.
Maximum, he looks like KSI.
Alan Saint Maximin is one of the only players that I know to wear a Gucci headband and earrings to training sessions, and coaches have continuously fined him for wearing them, but he'll still wear it to training sessions because he values his appearance.
Can you imagine if
Yeah.
you wore that on a game, like a Gucci handbag, or I mean, a wristband or something, or a headband?
I think he's tried to.
Like, I mean, that's showing your money off.
Is this?
Because
Yeah.
what's he worth? Like, what's his worth?
Um, how much
He'd
did
be
he?
in the millions.
How much did he go for in the transfer, Jackson? You're the statistician. If
Good
not,
question.
I'm looking it up now. So give us your best bet.
I would say probably 40.
So we've got 40 from Hayden. What do we got for you, Jackson?
Like his actual value, or what we think that someone would have to pay for him.
His actual value.
Oh yeah, no, 40. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's
Oh
pretty
my
fair.
God.
Okay.
God,
What do you think Newcastle paid for him?
No, I don't know actually. Not a lot though. Maybe 15.
They paid 18 million.
Yeah,
Okay.
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 About
Back
there.
on the 2nd of August 2019, they bought
But
him.
his value is probably about 40, 30, but he will have to pay like 60 for him
Mm.
because
Sorry.
Well,
that's the way it works.
his market value currently is 30 million,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that was our last updated on the 8th of June. So he's got $40 million at the moment.
Hmm.
7
Oh,
appearances this year, 2 goals, 3 assists, 1 yellow card.
Leicester shot by Madison. It was always straight at the keeper, but that's the first sight of goal of either team proper. But no, I think Matt, like we've talked about him a lot, but he's not a real goal scorer. He's not a great passer. He's not going to contribute to a lot of assists. The only thing he does is dribble.
He's
And if you had Mane and Salah next to him, like hovering near him to pick up the balls from his dribbles, he'd be incredible. He'd do wonders for a team. But without those kind of players, all he can do is dribble and do a bit of a toe poke at goal and never score.
We'll see. Yeah, that's the thing. Alan Saint Maximin, I believe, can be a great player if he's surrounded by the right talent.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
he's not surrounded by the right talent at Newcastle. So he plays out like he I've seen him play out the wing, but like I think you guys can agree he's more of an in out striker. You reckon? Like he
Yep.
just hovers around, comes into the field, doesn't really have a pass on him. If he can develop a pass as well, and you surround him by the right pieces, he turns into a pretty good player in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Forward. You could see him make the step as what Antonio's did over the last couple years for West Ham if you put the right players around him.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I think Antonio's a little different. Antonio is a actual good goal scorer.
He's a good goal scorer, but I'm saying the last couple years he's seen a big development.
I don't. Yeah, but that's because we turned him into a striker.
Yeah, exactly.
He was playing as like right back initially.
Yeah.
Saint Maximin will, even when he goes to like a team like Liverpool, he will never be the goal scorer.
No, that's
but
right.
he will drag defenders out of position. He absolutely will. Leicester attack. Manchester United have collected it at the back though, and De Gea kicks it forward into the midfield.
It's been an interesting start to this game.
Leicester have looked all right. Leicester have looked like they're ready to compete in this one.
Just depends how long they can keep it up for, though.
That's true.
They've come out firing Leicester, so
Yeah.
interesting to see how long they keep it up for, and that'll be the decider of the game. If they can go into the half a goal up, then
Yeah, but it might be a little naive, you know. Manchester United love to counter attack. They've got the quick players for it. So maybe I think Leicester might be caught out on the break at some point here, trying to push too heavy for a goal.
Yeah.
And they're hitting these diagonals really well. Like those diagonal passes are.
Yeah.
I don't think they've missed one yet, or one's been poor. They've all been really good.
The perks of having cats. Hey, look at this. You know.
If anyone's watching, feel free to put some questions or anything into the chat.
Yeah.
We're happy to answer anything you guys want us to talk about. So shove
Yep.
it in there, and we'll give our best to answer it.
Manchester United on the press here, being under pressure here, but passing out. Yep. As expected, they're pretty good on both the right and the left. Manchester United shot, but collected. Greenwood's shot, but Schmeichel's collected that quite comfortably. Both shots have been nothing too special. They've been straight at the keeper, really. Let me get another look at this.
Greenwood's been playing pretty decent so
Yeah,
far.
straight at the keeper. Yeah, good. But both him and Sancho are going to have pretty much free reign. They look pretty. I mean, Castagne doesn't seem to be keeping up with Greenwood, and Pereira doesn't seem to have Sancho down yet. So they're going to have free reign on out wide. But do they take advantage of that? Let's see.
Got Harry Maguire playing it through the back to Lindelof.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a zoo in this house. I've got to beat a dragon and 2 cats. Bloody fantastic.
Leicester attack. But Manchester United have done well to send it out for a throw in.
See these.
Nacho pressuring in the box. That's the goal. If they can keep that up, the goal might come faster than we expect. But
yeah.
We just got to watch, and we got to make sure that I guess both teams, they're pressing right now. Leicester's pressing right now. But yeah, like Hayden said, we should see how long Leicester keeps that up for, and that'll be the deciding factor of this game, because United can turn this game on its heels within a matter of seconds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, like if you look at the goal threat for the last 10 minutes, as it shows now, it's been all Leicester, but they haven't done anything with it.
Exactly.
No. And I mean, to be fair, goal threat, it's not very significant goal threat though. Like, there's only been actually one shot from all this pressure.
That's right.
And it was pretty much straight at the keeper. So XG would be pretty poor from this so far.
I'd say Brendan Rodgers wouldn't be very happy with the rate of attack, though.
No, probably not. But they rely so much on Vardy. So the attack itself is like pretty. It's hit or miss at Leicester. It either works or it doesn't. Either everyone's scoring or nobody, but Vardy is scoring.
Okay, lads, we've got an update from one of the other games. Over at Etihad Stadium, it is 1-0. Bernardo Silva with a goal.
There you go.
Left-footed from very close range to the bottom right corner.
Wow.
Yep, that makes sense.
And what's that? How long that? In 15 in?
Yeah, he scored 12 minutes in.
Okay.
Without Gabby playing as striker, all those midfielders are going to get the goals this game, I think, for Man City. Gundogan should get one if he's playing. I don't know what the lineup for Man City is.
Yeah, let me get the lineup up really quick now. So the lineup for City is, we've got Phil Foden in the forwards, Mahrez, Sterling. Midfielders, we've got Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri. You got Cancelo, Laporte, Ake, Stones, and then Stefan is playing in the goalkeeper position for Man City. They've got Gundogan on the bench, Grealish on the bench, Fernandinho, Cole Palmer, Scott Carlson, Kieran Sickler, Kyle Walker, Ruben Diaz, and Alexander Zinchenko. So no KDB KDB playing on in the starting lineup this week. Yeah, no Gabby Jesus this week.
Okay.
Well, he's off because of international break.
Yep. Because being Brazilian and playing international break.
Hmm.
Not allowed to get onto the
Oh.
Premier League pitch.
I'll just say something about that Manchester United attack. Pereira came into the box to defend that, to give that corner, to make sure it was just a corner. Like, he didn't stay out wide, he came in central to defend that. So I feel like Pereira and Castagna might be under orders to give up those wide spaces, come into the box and defend against crosses, and leave it to the midfielders maybe to actually put the pressure on the crosser. So we'll see how that goes.
Going forward, let's see. What time are you? Is that 17?
Yeah, 17-10 for me.
Okay.
17-18.
I'll just go back a little bit, and I'm a little bit ahead. I don't know why.
It automatically starts to shift anyway. It's Optus Sport is very unreliable. Very unreliable. Oh my god, they'll never sponsor us now. That's crazy.
Wan-Bissaka going forward for you, Jack.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Pass
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, he skied that into the stands. Legend has it, it's still floating at the moment. Jeez, Bruno, come on, man. I thought you were better than that.
It's up with his penalty. It's up with his penalty against Aston Villa.
Yeah, don't bring up that. What about Mark Noble?
But he actually was on target. His was on target.
The fact that they brought him on as a sub to try and equalise the game.
It gave us the best odds. It didn't work out, but it gave us the best odds, definitely. Made sense. It made sense. I would never say anything else. Oh, what do we got here?
What a finish! What a
Oh,
Get
what?
it!
There you go.
Hey!
Who shot that? Oh,
Mason
it's
Greenwood!
Mason.
I've got him on
It's
my
Mason.
FPL, boys! Get in!
What? That is filthy.
Get in!
Oh,
I've got him on my
the hell?
FPL.
Did you see that
So-
poor kid in the crowd fucking crying his out?
So Mason's just scored a screamer from outside the box.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, lads.
He's banged that. That's a good one.
That is filthy.
Be proud of that, son.
That is beautiful. That is football.
That is football at its
I need-
finest,
I'll
lads.
need to rewatch this live and
The Leicester players really needed to put him under more pressure. He was
I don't-
allowed to line that up perfectly.
I don't think they were expecting.
So
him
he's
to-
lost Castagna and nobody else. Like Madison, one of the defenders, somebody needed to sort of block out that shot. When Manchester United get this, like, let it be clear, right? They've scored a goal from outside the box, but the fact is that they've actually lost or drawn the last few games because they only shoot from outside the box. So I'm not sure if it would almost be better to see Manchester United actually work into the box and score a goal, because you don't win a title from screamers, but it's a beautiful goal in itself.
It would have been a foul to Leicester then.
That is.
Back to
Here
the
we go.
Aston Villa game. I reckon Ronaldo should have taken that penalty.
I think it's Bruno's right. He's the penalty taker. Ronaldo didn't seem to argue at all. He was like, "You take it. It's yours."
Well, what I mean is, like, I just think Ronaldo under pressure is better. Because
He probably was, but it was about rank. And
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes, being the established penalty taker, was always going to get time. Oh, wow. This is a beautiful Leicester counter-attack.
Oh, what's he going to do with it, though? What's he going to do?
Oh, that was wasteful. Oh,
No. Yeah, Vardy.
that was all wasteful. That was all wasteful. Probably should have shot.
He should have tried to shoot with his left foot.
I think so. I think that he slowed things down way too much to wait and look for that pass. Probably needed to shoot while they had the momentum and Manchester United players weren't back. That was a poor effort. But an attempt, that's another shot for Leicester.
Oh, come on. What are we
Good thing about this, actually, is that De Gea's going to get a bunch of saves from this game, so it's good for my FPL team. because they're not good shots, but they count as saves.
Yeah. All right, that's made me happy that we've scored.
Scored early. That's what you wanted.
There was nothing in that. It was because United went forward with an attack and then they stopped the game. That really
I don't know what that was.
No
That was like a brush to the face.
No more updates so far, boys. Just the two goals we've currently seen, or we've currently talked about. So the Greenwood goal in the Manchester United game and the Bernardo Silva goal in the Man City.
The Man City game. Yeah. Beautiful goal. A beautiful goal in this game, though. It is a beautiful goal, but you should be disappointed in the defenders there for giving him the space.
Michael would be so filthy with that defense.
It is a beautifully placed shot, though.
Oh, Schmeichel wasn't saving it.
No, he wasn't saving it. Defenders could have helped him out there, but it is a beautifully placed shot. If he gets it off, he scores no matter what. But you need to put the pressure on him still.
Have we got any questions or anything, Matt?
No, we have not got any questions so far.
How many viewers?
Right.
It's not giving me a view yet.
Did you say that knee slide from Luke Shaw?
Yeah.
What, just now?
Yeah. Oh, Ronaldo.
Oh, that's the run.
Stop doing the Ronaldo chop. Everyone's got to.
Yeah, that was predictable. He's laughing to himself. He's like, yeah, I get that.
It worked when you were 19, mate. Now it doesn't work when you're 30, 38.
It doesn't work because everyone fucking knows what's happening.
He will be one of the most studied opponents in the league.
Exactly.
He's patented that as himself, as his own. So I think I'm going to try and talk a bit louder, boys, because I've been told that in the stream my voice is a bit low. So
Okay.
I might
speak a little bit louder.
Yeah. Yeah, corner coming in from Man United. Yeah, pretty good clearance from Leicester. Stock standard. There was a foul on
that. There's that. Who's the ref? Who's reffing this game? That's what I want to know. Because there's been a couple soft calls given that I'm not happy with.
This is looking good from United. Please don't go forward 1%.
I'm have a look who the referee is now, Jackson.
Yep.
Let me go.
Good move by Man United. No one made the run.
That would have been a deadly ball then. That's not a foul. Come on. How soft is this ref? He just got up. There's nothing wrong with him.
Craig Paulson is the main referee. Lee Betts, assistant 1. Dan Rothburton, assistant 2. And Andy Madley, 4th official. Darren England's on the VAR. And Edward Smart is the VAR assistant.
Okay, all right. Then I'll remember that because there's been a few soft calls here that I'm not a fan of. So, we've been talking about refs allowing contact to happen more this season, but I haven't seen that in this game.
No, definitely not.
Hey lads, we've got some chat in the chat box. We'll start off with Mr. AJ Rigby. I love you guys' score predictions. So let's run over our score predictions pretty quickly again. So I got 2-1 with 2-1 to Man United, Greenwood and Ronaldo scoring, and Vardy scoring for Leicester. Hayden, do you want to go through yours?
Yeah, so I had 2-1, and I did have Ronaldo as 1, and I also put Sancho, but we can also have Sancho now as a 3-1 score prediction, but I'll stick with my 2-1.
And Jackson?
I'll stick to 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0.
I think that's pretty. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a fair bit in the chat.
That was a very close chance by Leicester.
Anthony mentioning some type of nuts. which will not be repeated on here.
Inappropriate.
Yep. We've got Tasha in the comments as well. Hey, besties, what do you think of Jackson's thighs? Oh, I mean, Jackson.
What on earth?
Jackson, do you want to reply to that? Because we
Ta-
know your
Tasha,
thighs are.
We have a seriously, we stick by our code of conduct. We don't objectify people on this program, Tasha. It is wildly inappropriate.
Yeah.
I have incredible thighs, but that comment is unappreciated.
Look, we've had another comment in here from AJ Rigby saying Jackson has the best thighs in the ACT, no cap. So there's been.
Thank you for the support, Anthony, but we don't encourage this sort of chat.
And we've also had from AJ Rigby, Greenwood is the GOAT.
Of course he'd say that.
Finish.
Where's my podcast? Where's my podcast, AJ Rigby? That's what I want to know.
Greenwood might be the GOAT, Anthony, but did you put him in your fantasy team for this week? That's the question. Because guess who still has him in the fantasy team for this week and has got 6 points from him already.
Yeah, but you know who's the real loser? A sheep, because he didn't captain Salah.
Yep. Jackson told me to ask that. Don't lie, Tasha. We know that Jackson didn't tell you to ask that. Come on,
insane. Tasha.
Come on. We've also had in the chat is Matt Single from AJ Rigby. Look, the short answer to that is yes, but I really don't think you should be asking that, Anthony. Like, might be some sussy backer stuff happening there.
God, Anthony, you're distracting us from the game. It's crazy.
Paulo,
but that was a really good shot. Paulo with a pretty good shot. But it was off target. I like the idea, but it's off target quite significantly. And that hair is off target as well.
Hey, don't make fun of his French hair, mate.
I'm going to do that because he looks like a piece of wood.
That would have been nice.
Oh, that's well off target as well.
It is, yeah.
That's 12 yards off.
Ronaldo nearly scored.
Was that Ronaldo or Maguire who took that header? That was Maguire that took that header.
Maguire took the header, but the shot from Ronaldo beforehand.
Harry Maguire.
If Ronaldo had scored there, I reckon they would have went to VAR and it would have been disallowed.
Yeah, definitely. Look at him, picks up the ball, off to Luke Shaw. Sancho looks like he's just offside there, yeah, so that would have been brought back and disallowed.
Also, stay in tune. I'll be posting Anthony's diss soon.
Yep. So, viewers, if you're interested, Anthony, a diss track on one of our fellow podcast members, Anthony, will be coming out soon. Hayden's got his own version. I've got my own version. And yeah, Anthony's not going to recover from this mentally. So
I'm not a part of this rubbish. Oh, Leicester. Oh, but they're calling foul.
What do you have to say about that, Anthony? Hey, AJ, you're going to be destroyed.
It's not the first time he's been destroyed.
Oh, crazy. Yeah, good defending from Manchester United.
Oh my God, surely not.
Yeah,
surely not.
Oh,
what the fuck?
Maguire with a grab on Iheanacho. Really?
Whoa! What?
How did that even go in?
Oh my God!
How did
wow!
Leicester have scored.
That's insane. That is an insane goal from Leicester. Tielemans has scored another screamer from outside the box.
Oh my God! I just saw that. Mine was a bit lagging behind.
Me and Hayden will jump back a little bit. Let's just do that. I'll jump back by 10 seconds.
God, Tielemans.
31 seconds exact now.
Yep.
Yeah.
What? What is Harry Maguire doing? What is that?
Oh my God! We've been joined by another member, our fellow podcast member, Anthony.
AJ Rigby.
AJ.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say the requirement has to be a camera on. He's got the camera
Yeah,
on.
come on.
How's it
I've
going,
got the
mate?
camera on. Good boys, good. How are we?
Well, less good now. Less good.
Less
Anthony.
good now, huh?
I
Less.
think we're Leicester. No,
I feel pretty good.
I feel pretty good now that it's a level playing field. Leicester are back.
When is Jackson getting a haircut? Tasha, Jackson's hair is fucking sexy, so leave it alone.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all I'm gonna say. I
A
mean,
reasonable opinion.
just quickly, this game is going well for me. Not anymore because Yuri Tillemans is a proper twat. But
Hey,
It was a. How did that go in though? It like looped in. It was like it
Honestly.
wasn't hit hard. It just loops into the box.
honestly, this isn't De Gea's fault. This is not Harry. Also, Harry Maguire starting is a godsend. But Pogba managed just a good midfield. I mean, Sancho, I'm a bit surprised he starts, to be honest. But everybody's got to go watch our podcast and listen to us chat.
I was shocked by the midfield. Neither Fred nor McTominay. I know Fred's injured, but no McTominay. Wild in my mind.
yeah, we're having a conversation on Discord before we actually started up the live stream, and the lineups come out as we were talking about it, and yeah, we're pretty surprised. No McTominay, no Fred. Fred's not even in the lineup due to his injury, but yeah, McTominay is on the bench, so we might see a sub from Ole during the game.
I think that's probably. It depends how the next half goes. I think that's probably the wrong sub.
It is the wrong sub, but I reckon Ollie will make the wrong sub because he'll take this lot. He'll take like drawing this game at like the 50th minute, despite what happened in the Aston Villa game, as proof that he should never have taken off McTominay.
It'll be. I can say it now. 3 subs. It'll be Rashford to get 10 minutes to try and get his match fitness up. Lingard will come on in like the 70th minute. And probably Van der Beek for Matic. If we're 2-1 up, Van der Beek for Matic.
Yeah. So we've got another question in the chat from Tasha. What color should I dye my hair?
Shave it off. Don't be a bitch. Just shave it off.
I was thinking about purple. Purple seems like a good color.
I think it has to be a dark. If it's dark hair, it needs to be a dark color.
Honestly, I think we're friends on Facebook, and you follow me on Instagram and the Secure the Bag. So hit me up, and I'll let you know some good ideas. No cap. No cap.
What about if she does like a Skrillex, like shave one side of her head and then leave the hair long on the other side?
I agree, and it's good to hear your voice, Hayden. I've missed you because I love you so much.
I know, I love you too, but I'm sorry. When this diss track comes out, you won't be loving me anymore.
I will kill myself on camera.
You probably won't, but
I will be back. Give me 2 minutes, boys, and yes, sir. I love you all.
We'll see you in 2 minutes, Anthony.
Nothing in that, Madison. Get up, you bitch.
So, for everyone's knowledge, just to preface this, Anthony has been out drinking. So, if he seems out of character, which he isn't because this is how he normally acts, but if he seems out of character, that's probably why.
Yeah. He's crazy. He's been out, enjoying the end of lockdown. Can't blame him.
Yeah, I'm just shocked of this goal.
It was a wild goal. That was a very wild goal.
Like to be hit first time as well from where he shot. Like,
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely.
wow. Harry Maguire would be like.
Ooh, but it's Luke Shaw who's caught on the ball there. Is that?
Give us a second, boys.
No,
we'll
it's not
be
Luke
back
Shaw.
in 1 second. I'm just going to check something.
Oh, good. So it's actually Lindelof who's been caught on the ball there by Iheanacho.
Yeah,
and that causes that whole situation that leads to that Leicester goal.
Yeah,
so that's pretty poor.
It is pretty poor. I'm not happy with that at all.
No. It's another wonder goal, though. There's little you can do about it, really. But
There's nothing De Gea could have done. Oh my God, Luke Shaw, what are you doing? How's that a free kick, man?
yeah, there you go. They've given one.
Oh my God. I reckon I'm going to predict it now. This ref is going to cost us the game.
The reffing's been kind of average so far. I said it before, but it seems to be.
How is that a
proven
foul?
more.
There's nothing in that.
No, it's not good enough. Yeah, it's not good enough refereeing.
It's piss with refereeing.
Okay,
And
lads.
This is why like, players like Sadio Mane and all that, they take dives and stuff like that because they know they're going to get the foul.
Yeah, but they do that less now. We've sorted that situation as time has gone by.
Yeah, but refs like this will bring that back. Oh God, I'm so tired.
Oh, you're going to feel very tired once Leicester start winning this game.
I really hope not.
You're
I
going to
swear.
feel absolutely exhausted.
If they score, I'm going to bed. I've been at work. I don't need this shit.
You work all night, you work all day, you work all night, and then you watch your team get pelted by some Midlands team.
It just doesn't matter.
Why not? Why not?
I like,
Leicester not looking bad defensively either. It's been
I
good
like-
defensive performances.
I like watching the Premier League on night shift.
Yeah.
That's always.
It's. I haven't watched it on night shift before because it's trying to stay focused while you're at work. But yeah, look, Premier League is good. It's good to pass the time when you're at work. If you're on a break or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that was. See, those are the kind of passes you got to worry about. That pass could have easily made it through to Vardy and set him off 1-on-1 with the keeper. He's that quick.
It would have been the Vardy party.
2-1, yeah, absolutely. If Leicester score 2 goals in this game, Manchester United don't win for me. Like, they might draw it, but I don't think they beat Leicester 3-2.
Leicester's looking really good.
Yeah. They come out surprisingly better than what we all thought.
Better than they did against Norwich,
Yeah.
for instance.
So
they were
much
very
better.
poor in that. Against Brighton as well. They've looked average in those games.
I tell you what, though, the internationals are producing some nice kits.
They are producing some good kits. I'm curious to see Australia's if they're gonna overhaul their kits.
I really like Italy's kit.
Oh, Italy's kit is quality. I love Italy's kit. Sorry, Hayden, you keep going.
Oh, no, I was going to say, and I love Croatia's kit.
Ooh.
One of my favorite kits has to be Italy's Renaissance kit. If you guys have seen that one,
No. That's a shot by Iheanacho.
It's great.
It's gone wide, but it was a really good effort. He was in good space. Probably should have done better.
Look, that turns into a goal pretty easily. There's he's looking down at the ball. He's not looking up. At the same time, you got to keep that certain level of concentration on the ball as well. But you're looking down at the ball with Harry Maguire in front of you, and he's the only defender in front of you in the goal.
A confident defender wouldn't have. A confident striker wouldn't have to look down at the ball like that.
Exactly. He needs. He's got to get his head up and take a dig at the goal, get himself in a good position.
I don't know why he's done that. That's poor from him. He's a player that doesn't get rated by their own fan base, so I get why his confidence, why he might feel the need to focus on the ball.
Good old Harry Maguire, the slabhead. Hey?
Oh my God.
Slabhead Maguire.
Oh, yeah. Leicester intercepted that, but they've just passed back straight to Man United.
This ref is going to cost
3, 2, 1. Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire. He
Drinks the
vodka. He drinks the Jaeger.
His head's
massive.
That's the one.
Oh, so many weak fouls. Let me have a look at this one. What's
Oh, that's poor. That's poor. Nah.
You give that. Yeah, you give that.
You give that, but compared to the fouls that he's been giving so far,
Yeah.
It's heavier than the fouls he's given so far.
yeah. Anyone else that's watching, if you have any more questions, feel free to drop them in. We'll answer your questions.
Here we go.
We're back, boys.
And Anthony is back, everyone, if you did not hear him.
They know.
Nuts.
They heard him.
These nuts.
Come on, Ronaldo, do something magical.
Here we go. Up.
Such a poor
Manchester United trying to counter-attack here. Good move.
Just realised everybody can see my emo Halloween costume on YouTube. That's fantastic.
They can.
Did not realise.
It's all right. At least it's not. At least it's not leechy DMs like last time.
Yeah. It could be bad.
So,
I mean,
Michael Collect. Nice.
crazy weather we're having, eh, boys?
you sound like you've had a good diet, Anthony. Do you want to step us through it?
Yeah.
You don't have to give specifics of places.
No, I actually don't think we'll get into specifics.
No, we should not. That's absolutely something we shouldn't do. Someone's got to be responsible here. You boys are out of control.
I think we should leave the specifics to
to the group chat,
to a podcast. Yeah,
to a non-recorded.
Agreed. Agreed. We go wild.
Anthony, we've discussed you've got a fragile reputation as it is. Zuckerberg's trying to remove you from the internet.
Twice.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, been tagged in the same Vice article twice today.
Nope, we're not getting into that.
Oh,
that's inappropriate, Matt.
It is. That's why I didn't mention specifics.
Inappropriate.
Crazy. Jesus, Matt.
Disgusting.
I expected better. My God.
Just gonna eat my Chinese food.
The man is as God made him, Matt. There's nothing wrong with him. It's coming back into fashion as well.
Anthony's got a.
Oh, that's a beautiful pass. Oh, that's a good pass. I still think that's a good pass.
Good ball, Nacho. Yeah.
How am I still getting roasted? That was a good ball, actually.
But
how am I still getting roasted?
Are you having a succulent Chinese meal?
A succulent Chinese meal.
Yeah. Talking about going out, I went out last night to a Rella Hotel.
Yeah.
Second bite. Yep. Cheers.
I had four schooners, and I came back and had a bottle of soju.
Oh,
second bite. Yep. Second bite. Yep.
I can say, yeah, it was an interesting time going down.
Hayden exposing where he lives.
I mean, yeah, that's problematic. That's very problematic. We don't live where Hayden lives.
Yeah, we're on the other side of the country.
We live in a different country.
Yeah,
I'm in Tahiti. I am in Tahiti right now.
I'm in DN. If anybody wants to know where DN is,
no,
we don't.
No one wants to know where DN is, mate.
D's nuts.
When? Wait, when?
Don't know.
Oh, Ronaldo's missed a
Yeah, Ronaldo, man.
Defensively, they look shocking right now. Manchester United look scared on the ball at the back now.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka is not looking like the right back that people assume he is. So
Aaron Wan-Bissaka is the best defensive right back in the league.
Yeah.
Probably not the most all-rounded, and we've talked about this on the podcast before.
Oh, that ball went straight through.
It was close. It was close.
They're shooting outside the box.
Wait, where's the corner?
Nah. Wan-Bissaka is the best defensive right back in the league, undoubtedly, right? He's not the best overall. He's not the most all-rounded right back in the league. Wan-Bissaka is not showing that best defensive right back in the league kind of stats tonight.
I almost feel that that's more the fault of we don't actually have that many good defensive right backs in the league.
Yeah,
I
well,
just don't
that's
think
true.
there's actually any other competitors
Yeah,
because
that is
so
very
many
true.
fullbacks have been turned into more attacking players.
Yeah, well, you look at
That's true. I mean, you look at
sorry, you Anthony.
Alexander Arnold's. Yeah, Alexander Arnold's a out and out attacking assist free kick specialist, right? You look at Walker.
Yeah.
He's probably up there with Wan-Bissaka as defensive, because again you gotta consider Walker has been deployed as a centre back quite regularly. I remember him getting a centre back team of the week in FIFA 20. Like, he's been deployed as a centre back quite regularly. So he has the defensive capabilities, but not as natural or as good as Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah,
and then you kind of look to the rest of the league and you go, well, if TAA's got attack rounded up, that's his. Who else kind of matches that? Like, Walker's not as natural as Wan-Bissaka. I mean, you look at the other top teams, go Chelsea, they can't even decide on a proper right back, right?
We've got too many options, man.
You guys switch between Reece James and Aspi and Chilwell. Like,
Chilwell's mostly a left back.
I've seen Chilwell deploy. It depends what formation you guys are playing, right? Yeah. But like, okay, Aspi or take Chilwell at Aspi or Reece James. Again, you can't put those above Wan-Bissaka, but Wan-Bissaka's not putting in those hard yards at the moment. It's quite alarming. Like, our second option on the bench is like Diogo Dalot.
Yeah, that's correct, and he's on the bench for your team tonight. So,
like, he's pretty versatile, right? He can play on the left, he can play on the right as well. So he's one of those, like, Mourinho bought him for his versatility, but he doesn't get game time, so he can't show that.
Just want to interrupt you guys.
Wan-Bissaka was filling in Ashley Young's position, wasn't he? Was Ashley Young
Ashley Young was on the left, yeah.
I just want to interrupt you
because
boys
Valencia
here.
was on the right. Sorry.
I just want to interrupt you boys here. James Maddison's got a free kick.
I won't. Nothing will happen.
Nothing might happen, but this might be the last kick of the half here.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that was wild.
That was
wild. That could have gone anywhere.
We're just praying for a United win, boys.
Could have been a Vardy party.
Tell you what,
either way,
if 4-1 still on, it's still on, boys. It's still on.
If Leicester score at least one more goal, I don't think Manchester United win this game. I don't think they score 3 or 4 goals against Leicester. They might draw it, but I don't think they score 3 or 4.
On that, I'm out for sure.
All right, lads. We'll do. Let me do a little bit of a halftime wrap up for some of the other games around the UK. So, first game we're going to look at is Southampton and Leeds. So we've got Southampton, 12 shots compared to 1 shot for Leeds, 2 on target for Southampton compared to none for Leeds. We've got 53% possession to Southampton over 47%. Pass accuracy 80 to 75%, and 5 corners for Southampton to Leeds 0. We'll move over to Norwich now at Carrow Road. And we've got 7 shots to 5. 7 shots being Norwich, 5 shots being Brighton. Both have 2 on target each. Norwich has got 34% possession compared to Brighton's 67%. Norwich is shocking 67% pass accuracy compared to 82 for Brighton. But Norwich has got Brighton beat in the corner statistic with 6 corners to 3. So now we're going to jump over to Aston Villa down to Villa Park. And we've got 8 shots for Villa compared to 3 shots for the Wolves. 3 on target to 1. 55% possession for Villa to 45% for Wolves. 85% pass accuracy for Villa to 78% pass accuracy for the Wolves. And both even Stevens on our corners with 2 apiece.
Yeah.
We'll wrap up the United and Leicester game at the end of all of these, considering that's the game that we're focusing on at the moment. But we'll jump to the Man City Burnley game at the Etihad. So it's currently 8-3 with 4 shots on target for Man City to 1 for Burnley. Possession is very heavily in Man City's favour. We've got 72% possession to Burnley's 28. They're outshining them in pretty much every aspect. I mean, 90% pass accuracy for Man City compared to 69% for Burnley. But Burnley has got them beat on corners with 2-1. Now we come over to King Power Stadium, the match that we've live streaming tonight. So we have 6 shots for Leicester City compared to 8 for Man United. 3 shots on target for each. Leicester's had 52% possession compared to 48%. They're almost even on pass accuracy, with Leicester having 87 and United having 88%. And in terms of fouls, we've got 9 fouls for United compared to Leicester's 3. And then corners, we've got 3 for United compared to none for Leicester City so far. And I mean, boys, it's fair to say that Leicester City have been pressuring United this whole first half. But do you guys see United come back?
But those 3 shots on target each doesn't reveal the fact that Leicester have been the better team this half.
Exactly.
Like they've been way more threatening. They've been all over them. Manchester United got it. It took a Greenwood moment of brilliance, but Leicester earned their goal by constantly putting them under pressure. And the goal was exactly that. They pressured Lindelof. He failed under pressure, and they took advantage of it.
That's it.
They deserve to be in this game, Leicester, without a doubt.
That's very true. I mean, the stats don't really represent that. The stats represent a very even game between the two. Mm-hmm. But even then, look, the way that Leicester's playing, if they can continue this into the second half, even through to maybe the 70th minute or so, and they bag another goal, I mean, the game looks like it's wraps from there. What do you think, Hayden?
Yeah, I think Leicester, they've been very threatening. They've just been unlucky with their chances. They could be 2-3 goals up. The same as United, they've had their chances. Ronaldo hasn't done too much. He's shown his presence in the box, but he hasn't done anything too threatening compared to the last couple of games he's played. Yeah, I think United, they just need to find their feet again and settle the ball, and I think they can come back for a 2-1, 3-1 win.
Yeah. I think Leicester have done well to keep Ronaldo out of this game. 3 centre-backs helps, but they seem to have read him very well.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a moment where he tried to trot back and they just read him perfectly. They're on top. They know he is the threat to watch out for, and they intend to keep him out of this game.
That's exactly right. So let's now take a look forward to let's now take a look at the Fantasy Premier League. If any of our viewers in Fantasy Premier League, so we'll have a look specifically at the Leicester City Man United game, and we've got Tielemans on 6 points so far, Iheanacho on 4, and then the rest of the Leicester City team are all 1 point for their starting lineups. And now we'll look over to Man United. We've got Greenwood on 6 points, factoring in his goal. Bruno Fernandes on 4. And from that, the rest of the points will be made up of just players starting for the game so far. So pretty even amount of points between the two teams on Fantasy Premier League. And that's our Fantasy Premier League wrap for the half time. Anyone else got anything they would like to add? Any points we'd like to talk about before the next half starts?
I think we're pretty on top of it. I think that we've said what we needed to say about that game, and I think it's been a pretty entertaining game, and it should be a good second half. I'm expecting some more good football, some more drama on the way.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna fall asleep on the live stream. I'm probably gonna doze off. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
We'll keep you awake. You gotta keep yourself going. That's what this stuff's for.
What's that, Jackson? What are you drinking there?
Archie Rose White Rye.
Oh, nice.
It's It's pretty serious stuff. I think it's like, hold on, I think it's like 48% alcohol.
You're a pretty serious person, so that suits your
I'm
character
a
pretty well.
massively serious person.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Definitely.
My thighs don't lie. I'm a pretty serious person.
Yeah, I mean, Tasha, if you're still watching, can you confirm that in the chat, please?
I don't think anyone in Australia is still watching.
I don't know. We've still got some viewers.
Or in Tahiti, where I am.
We've still got some viewers on here, mate. So surely some people are still watching. Hopefully we haven't put you to sleep yet. Hopefully you're still engaged. But a topic I'd like to bring up before the second half starts is a look to the World Cup, everyone. So as everyone knows, the World Cup happens every 4 years. The last happened in 2018 in Russia, and the next World Cup will be 2022. So the end of next year, I believe it is. The 21st of November it starts, and that will be in Qatar. So boys, do we have any outside shouts for who's going to make it into qualification at the moment? Because so far, I believe 3 teams are only in qualification. We've got Qatar, Germany, and Denmark, I believe, are the 3 that are currently in in World Cup qualification.
I mean, I can talk mostly about Australia's qualifying group, and we went our first 3 games unbeaten, and then with all wins, and then lost to Japan, kind of cruelly in a 2-1 loss. I think we will still, like, I remember the path to qualification for 2018 was a bit of a joke. We never should have gone down that path. We had to beat Syria, who couldn't even play on their home ground because there's a war going on. We only beat Honduras on penalties. We scored 3 goals that were all penalties. Jednak.
Yeah, if I remember rightly, the whole 2018 campaign for Australia's international soccer team through their qualifiers and at the World Cup as well, I think every goal they scored was a penalty.
It was a penalty,
I don't think they scored any goals from open play.
2-1 against France was a penalty, a Jednak penalty. Lost to Denmark. I think we might have gotten the Denmark draw. 1-1 actually.
I am bringing up the stats as we speak.
Because I remember to get through our group, we could lose to France, draw with Denmark, beat Peru. That's what we had to do in that group. We lost to Peru 2-0. We lost to France 2-1, and we drew with Denmark.
We did lose to Peru because I remember watching that game thinking Australia should win this game. And it shocked me. So, okay, so we've got it up here. So our group, Australia's group in the 2018 World Cup was France, Denmark, Peru, and Australia. So Australia placed last in that group on 1 point. Peru with 3, Denmark 5, France with 7. 2-1 to France win. Jednak scored a penalty. Denmark versus Australia 1-1 draw. Jednak penalty, and then 2-0 to Peru with Australia not scoring.
Yep, that's how we were all over Peru in the first half, and then sort of collapsed, and we couldn't really keep up the pressure in the second half, or turn any of it into goals, which was always going to mean it was going to be a disaster. Poor showing by us entirely.
That's
I
it.
do apologise, lads. I will have to jump off.
That is not a problem at all, mate.
I'm going to fall asleep, otherwise on the live I'm dying here.
That's all good. That's all good.
That's all good.
Have a good night, Hayden. Thanks for joining us.
No worries. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Catch you later, mate.
See you, lads.
Bye.
And that's the thing, Matt. I was very disappointed. I was actually out west when the World Cup was going on, and we were poor. We were poor because I came back to internet reception and it was like, yeah, we were terrible. We're out. And I was like, well, that's a disappointment then, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it, mate. Look, yeah, I'm just have to do some fiddling around here, everyone. Just give us 1 moment. Hayden has just jumped out of the call. So we are going to add a 3rd member into the call, being the Tempo bot.
I'll let you know how it goes, Matt. I'm just seeing it now to see how that affects. Ooh. That works, Matt.
Yep.
That's got it.
Sweet
All right.
as.
So how much longer do we have till the second half starts?
We have so they're just showing some stats up here now about average halftime positioning, and while they're in position, most of Leicester's team is on their halfway line or penetrating the Man United half. And
Yeah,
when they're
so
out
they've
of,
been very attacking.
when
That's as
they're
we've seen.
when they're out of position, they're back towards that sort of just inside their half as well. So they're really working towards that. Man United, with in possession and out of possession, they're just really over the halfway line most of the time. So there's not really much difference between the two there.
Yeah, both teams have really been going this game. Problem is, I haven't actually seen a very. They've been pretty much on top of the Manchester United counterattacks. The fullbacks get into the box and stop crosses in, and then we very much see the three defenders coming into play to help them keep those counterattacks out. It's worked very well.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And just to talk a bit about Australia's World Cup qualification again, Jackson, just to bring it back to that, I've got our statistics up for the World Cup 2022 qualification games. So, first game against Kuwait, 3-0. Versus China Taipei, 5-1. 3-0 against Nepal, 1-0 against Jordan, 3-0 against China, 1-0 against Vietnam, 3-1 against Oman, and then Australia suffered their first loss of their campaign for World Cup qualification to Japan. And that happened last week, actually. 2-1 to Japan.
It was our most recent game. We weren't up for this. We came from behind. They went 1-0 up in the first half, and we had to equalise in the second half, and then we still lost it in the end. Via, I think, an own goal was what did it. For their second goal. Japan are a good team. Like I don't no disrespect to Japan. We should be winning it, but I remember they went toe to toe with Belgium in 2018. They lost to Belgium in the round of 16 3-2. They gave it their all. They're a good team. I'm happy to see. Like for me, Japan and Australia are the teams that should go through.
Yeah, that's it.
Saudi Arabia are the other dangerous one in our group. They could
go through, but it doesn't look very likely. They'll go through.
It should be us and Japan. It should be us and Japan to do it. But the other story is, in Europe, we've seen some interesting ones. So I know the Czech Republic have been doing okay. Wales are another team that are doing well in their qualifying.
Yeah, that's it.
So and of course, no real surprise. I haven't seen any team that's particularly any major teams that don't look like they're going to make it. Like I don't think we're going to have a Netherlands situation
or an Italy situation from previous
or an Italy
years,
situation. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have that. Yeah,
which
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, well, it's going to be an interesting World Cup this year. Seeing how this world scale event will be managed with the pandemic at the moment, or I guess the pandemic is sort of dying down in certain countries, but in other countries it's still a problem. So I guess we'll be able to see how FIFA manages their competition around that. And I guess they sort of done that a bit recently with the Euros. Would you like to mention anything about that, Jackson? About how they've managed crowd control of the Euros? Because I know not in terms of the final at Wembley Stadium. I mean, the crowd control there was just poor. That's not even talking about COVID. That was just poor crowd control. I mean, you see videos of crowds jumping in. Just before you touch on that though, let's get our streams synced up. Are you up to the point where they're about to kick the ball, Jackson?
Give me a moment to make sure I've got that down.
I've just paused it with Vardy about to start the second half.
Okay. I will just get myself back to where I need to be. So right as he's about to kick, is that right?
Correct.
In one moment, I should have that up. Here we are.
Yep. Okay. Let's start in 3, 2,
2,
1.
1. Yeah.
All right. Start of the second half, everyone. For those of you that are still here, thanks for joining us. I know it's been a pretty long day for a lot of people. You know, first weekend back out of a lockdown, Australia wide. So anyone that's watching from around Australia, I know everyone's had a pretty big weekend. If you guys are still watching from here, big round of applause for everyone. And I hope we are entertaining you for your Sunday morning.
Well, speaking of entertainment, Ian Nacho's just had an effort there. He hasn't quite managed to get that. And from that, Manchester United are now on the counter-attack. Things are really kicking off straight off the bat here.
Yeah, we've had some we like some good commentary there from my fellow co-host Jackson. We'd like to see that. Luke Shaw, nothing amounting from Luke Shaw's attempt to come in.
Oh, forget it.
Yep.
Forget it.
Sorry for we're having some technical difficulties at the moment.
I've got this.
Awesome, we're back.
Yes. So Manchester United seem to be dangerous, but it's slowed down now, and we've actually seen Leicester go the other way and take a shot which De Gea has saved. Or is this the Iheanacho chance? This might be the
Iheanacho chance there.
Yeah, that's the Iheanacho chance. All right. It's been good football all around, and we do enjoy seeing what has been so far. Ollie shouting at the sidelines.
Oh, that's a wayward shot by Mason Greenwood. Just trying to get the team back in, but unfortunately, his attempt is just a bit too high, and by a bit too high, I mean about 4 ball widths high, and wide as well by at least a yard or so.
And here come Leicester again. It's back. It's end-to-end football. It is absolutely end-to-end football. Everyone is really into this game.
But that's what we like to see as well. We like to see some good end-to-end football, some good play from all teams. I mean, we didn't really expect Leicester to come out like this, considering their injury list at the start of this season and up to this game week as well. But yeah, Leicester have come out firing so far.
They still don't have Fofana, who in my mind is their best defender.
Exactly, and they've lost Vestergaard as well.
Yeah.
So look, yeah.
But we will see whether, because here's the thing, Leicester are going for it, like absolutely going for it, but it is questionable whether they can continue that. Eventually, I don't think they have, and they have no one on the bench to continue the pressure if the players they have on the pitch dies down. I don't think Daka's ready for this level yet.
That's it. Sorry, everyone. If you see me looking down, I'm checking scores from other places. And we have a update down at St. Mary's Park, Southampton have scored. Armando Broja in the 53rd minute.
He's a good player. He's been really dangerous for them.
Yeah, he has. He's been assisted by Nathan Redmond. So
yeah, and we've just seen Mason try another shot from outside the box.
Exact same position, exact same miss as
anywhere near as successful.
Ago. Exactly. Look, exact same position, exact same miss from about a minute and a half ago.
You don't win seasons from shots outside the box. It just doesn't happen. Manchester United need to really work into the box because they're not scoring enough goals from outside the box as is. So that's part of their game that really should have been changed in coaching by now, but we haven't seen it.
Well, I mean,
So-
we saw that in the Europa League games as well, was it? Or no, it wasn't the Europa League game. Sorry, it was the cup game against
in the cup game, that was
against
exactly right.
West Ham. Yeah,
But we saw it again in the Aston Villa game that they drew.
exactly.
So it's happening repeatedly.
They struggle to shoot outside, and I mean, both of us, if any of your viewers are still watching, myself being a Chelsea supporter and Jackson being a West Ham supporter, we don't watch Man United in depth to some of our other co-hosts or guests onto the podcast, but we still keep a keen eye on Manchester United.
Mark
and the rest
Goldbridge
of the
fills
Premier
in the
League.
gaps in my knowledge.
Exactly. Yeah, we still keep a keen eye on the rest of the Premier League, and we have some confidence to say that Manchester United aren't the best team in the league shooting from outside the box, and that's some area, some avenue they need to improve on if they want to break that upper echelon of the ladder.
Yeah. I mean, so far, their goal has come from a moment of individual brilliance, and there's only so many times individual moments of brilliance can win you games.
That's exactly right.
And right now, it's not winning them the game.
Exactly. They've spent the last, I'd say, about 6 minutes in their attacking third, trying to create a chance for a goal, and they've just been shut down each time by Leicester's defense. It hasn't really been good defense this game. It's been subpar, but they've just managed to shut down any opportunity that's come through them. I mean, Kasper Schmeichel is just a save. Has had some good hands and has stopped anything that's come towards him.
Yeah, it's been good work from Schmeichel. He's been really good, and the three at the back has really worked for Leicester.
So we've got
that was an attempt to go through, but it didn't quite pay off. But I think it's been given a foul. A foul's been given. Free kick on the edge of the box.
Thank you, Jackson. We've got some stuff in the chat line as well. We've got Man United are the best team in the league, and how you're capping afterwards by fellow co-host Anthony or AJ Rigby. One of the only people in this podcast besides Hayden, who had left just before the start of this half. Hayden and Anthony are Man United supporters, which I'm pretty surprised Anthony's not on here at the moment. But Man United aren't the best team in the league. Sorry. And
I don't know what most teams beat Leicester right now.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we've got another comment in the chat from Gaz Elliott. He says, Ollie's a clown. Bet you he's smiling. Mate, Ollie's
Ollie is someone who is perpetually optimistic. Like, I don't think he I mean, I remember in the documentary of Jose Mourinho at Tottenham, the statement was made. Mourinho said to the players, I need you to get mean. I need you to be nasty. Ollie wants everyone to get along at Manchester United. It's why he's always smiling. He doesn't tell off players like a good manager does. Good manager... Title winning teams
is fucking
don't all like each other.
Well, you look at Pep Guardiola. I mean, whenever Man City gets into their locker rooms, he blasts them even if they're having a good game.
I'm sorry, this is unbelievable. I don't know who Gaz Elliott is. All this is now. Bet you he's playing. You know what? If you're not subscribed, get out of the chat. Honestly.
Well,
honestly,
don't mind him, Gaz. This man's a bit drunk.
Gaz, this is our fellow co-host, Gaz. Anthony. He is a Man United supporter. And
is Gaz subscribed? The only way he gets to say that is if he's subscribed.
Look, I can't confirm or deny if he's subscribed.
He better. I'm gonna check the stats right now. And if he's not subscribed, I'm gonna lose my shit. Because the only people
Manchester United on the counter-attack. Manchester United on the counter-attack here.
The only people that get
pushed out.
The only people that get to talk about my beloved Manchester United are people that are subscribed. Honestly, and that's a fact.
But Anthony, I'm subscribed, and I'm saying Ollie is a clown.
You're allowed to because you're subscribed.
Oh.
I speak for Gaz when I say Ollie is a motivator. He's not a tactician, but he's a really kind of poor kind of motivator. There's only so long that a team can go off happy feelings. We saw it with Poch. They lost a final in the Champions League, and it all fell apart because you can't keep optimism at that level.
Gaz is not subscribed. He has confirmed in the chat. He said
Gaz.
no lol.
Subscribe right now.
Look,
Gaz,
I would like to mention.
Otherwise, I'll kick you out.
Gaz,
Okay.
if you subscribe, I'll kick Anthony out.
Yeah, subscribe and leave me go. Yeah, 100%. I'll go back to talking to women. It's all G.
Oh, well, now he's just talking rubbish.
Now he's talking rubbish. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he's talking rubbish.
Look, I don't really rate Ollie, especially his tactic as well. His tactics, like he makes subs at the wrong time and he makes the wrong subs. And Gaz has said he was sub though. So thank you very much,
if
Gaz.
we talk about the fact that, I mean, we were saying this in the first half, that McTominay is going to come on. Because Ollie is going to say, I should have never taken off McTominay. He's my man on the pitch. He's my Roy Keane. And he's going to bring him back on. And that's the wrong move. Yeah, it's the wrong move for this match.
The thing is, he has a good midfield being Pogba and Matic at the moment. Like, they complement each other in the midfield.
They do. Because Matic is the holding midfield that Pogba isn't, right? So the thing with playing Scott McTominay and Fred, right? So Scott McTominay is what Matic will be. Sorry, other way around. Matic is what Scott McTominay will be in a couple of years, right? So the thing that Ollie's got to understand is playing Fred and McTominay in the midfield isn't going to work for another couple of years, right? Fred is what Pogba should be. My bad, other way around. Pogba is what Fred should be in the midfield, right? Pogba,
but he's not.
Like,
that's not the man Fred is, though. Yeah,
exactly. Pogba, Fred is a box-to-box midfielder. He shouldn't be playing that holding defensive midfield place, right? Matic or McTominay need to hold that position, and then you need to pair Pogba with that. I mean, and that's from an outside perspective, that's a really easy decision to make. McTominay and Pogba. We've proven in the past that doesn't work. So there's really no option but to play Fred.
No, there's one that works.
There's no option to play that. No option to play Matic. But I don't. If you say Fred and McTominay, I'm going to lose my mind.
No, Matic and Donny van der Beek.
See, Donny's a worse version of Pogba, right? Donny's great. I love Donny. I think he's fantastic. I watch a lot of the Netherlands games, like the international games. I think Donny is an absolutely tremendous midfielder. But you look at his Ajax days, and he was playing in that 6 role that Pogba's kind of taking in the middle, taking at the moment, right? You can't have. You either play Bruno in that 10 or you play Pogba in that 10. You can't play. There's not a single formation that works. Because you look at Pogba at Juve.
Yeah, you do. But Pogba you play Donny in the 8.
Well, Pogba at Juve played in that 3-man midfield, and Pogba played on the left-hand side of that 3-man midfield. And he was arguably one of the best midfielders on earth when he was at Juve, right? And he proved that week in, week out, right? Week in, week out. So you go, well, United don't play a 3-man midfield. They play Bruno up top in that kind of that weird 4-2-3-1 that it's really not defined, right? So he's like the out-and-out 10. Pogba can either take that 10 or he sits back, right? Which doesn't suit Pogba at all.
No, but it suits Donny.
It suits Donny more than Pogba, but Donny isn't at that level yet.
And the thing is,
he
Donny,
can't if he doesn't get to play.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. Donny's not going to.
He should be at that level.
Yeah.
He should be at that level because he's got one of the best midfielders of all time in Paul Pogba. He's got one of the best midfielders on earth at the moment, on his day. He's got him to learn from. He's got Matic, who's one of the best holding midfielders in the Premier League history, to learn from. He's got Fred, who should just fuck off. But so all these things are lining up for Donny, and he wasn't getting that at Ajax, and now that he's not getting a game, there's no way for Donny to even fit into a 2 or a 3. He can't slow into the 10. There's nowhere for Donny to play. So saying that Donny's that solution is not correct.
So lads,
Because Ollie's mismanaged him for sure.
just two updates here. We've got an update at Villa Park. Danny Ings has scored in the 48th minute,
Let's
making
go.
it 1-0 against Wolves.
Let's go.
And
There's there's those fantasy points, boys.
over here at King Power Stadium, we've just seen some scenes of Rashford talking to one of the Man United assistants. So we will be seeing Marcus Rashford subbed on in the near future.
I think that's a good sub.
It's good to see him back. It'll be good to see him back on the pitch. I've missed him. I think United have missed him as well. And at this stage, I don't know who he replaces. Really, you'd think probably Sancho.
Just
you'd think
having a look at,
because at this stage you go, well, Sancho can play. Rashford can play on the left. Not as good as he does at striker, but Rashford can play on the left. Sancho's just been really underwhelming. This is another game with no goals, no assists, and it's that if Sancho's disappointing me, honestly.
Even let's go beyond goals and assists. Before this game started, but pre-match, I was under the impression that against Pereira we would see more. He'd open up space. He'd be driving down that side of the pitch.
Well, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly
we haven't even seen on the ball work that isn't a goal contribution from him.
Well,
he's been quiet entirely.
You compare Pereira to other right backs, right? Maybe not Trent, but you compare him to like a Kyle Walker or a. Let's compare him to Kyle Walker.
He's good defensively.
He's good defensively, but he's not quick.
Yeah.
No. Sancho is fundamentally and in every aspect a quicker player.
Yeah.
So if Sancho was to put in a nice heavy touch, he can get past Pereira and Ronaldo 9 times out of 10, if he was to get a good cross in from Sancho, the way that Sancho played with Haaland, if he was to get a good cross, a good low cross in, like Sancho was very good at doing at Dortmund, if Ronaldo gets that, Ronaldo scores that, right?
Yeah, but
Sancho's not putting in that extra work. He's not putting in those experimental dribbles and those step overs that he was doing at Dortmund. He's not performing like he was, and he's performing like a $30 million transfer at the moment. £30 million transfer.
Well, you look
honestly.
You look at his 007 stats. I mean, that's what I like to refer him to. Like,
well, now it's 008.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
008.
0 goals, 0 assists. There's going to be eight appearances now, and I mean, like talking back to what Anthony was saying before. You know, he's got the pace on Pereira. Take a couple heavy touches and get past him. But
absolutely.
Then the thing around that is you take a couple heavy touches and that translates to you take a heavy touch pretty much every time you touch the ball each game.
Absolutely.
And is it his work rate that he doesn't want to do that? Because that seems to be something we need to consider. Because you look at him, he gets the ball.
Lads, Leicester are on this. They've come through. Oh, and it's not falling quite right. They've cut it in, low cross, and it's been intercepted by a Manchester United player, and Manchester United will now look to counter-attack, although they've slowed down play a little bit. So they've missed the opportunity, I think, and Leicester have gotten bodies back. So
you were saying that the work rate, right? And you look at his time at Dortmund, and I watch a lot of Bundesliga, and I used to at least. Again, you look at Haaland, right? Haaland's a very quick striker. He gets into good positions. He gets in those positions for tap-ins. He scored a lot of his goals, like a lot of those 42 and 44 goals, right? He scored those. A lot of them were tap-ins. A lot of them were inside the box. You look at, and a lot of those assists came from like Jude Bellingham, Torgan Hazard, Sancho, and these are coming from either that Bruno position or that Sancho position, right? So either you're number 10 or your winger. And Sancho isn't putting in that work to get into those positions to do the low cross that Haaland was scoring from. And again, Ronaldo is a more clinical finisher than Haaland. No, every single day of the week, Ronaldo's a more clinical finisher than Haaland. So if Sancho is to put in those chances, we're going to score goals. And it's unbelievable that Sancho isn't putting in that work to get those low crosses in. All he has to do is cross the ball.
Speaking of
The couple we've seen in this game, the ones we've seen in this game have been the wrong kind of crosses from Sancho.
Exactly,
they've been
exactly.
they've been floated crosses, sort of high crosses that are just
Absolutely.
being intercepted in the air.
Speaking of Sancho, he's just been taken off for Marcus Rashford, so we're waiting for the rest of this game.
you
I mean, Leicester are playing a 3-back. Johnny Evans is slow as all balls, but he's tall, right? Again, like I tell lie, it's more like a 5, right?
But it is a 5.
Well, yeah,
it is a 5.
Pereira and Castagna aren't actually staying out wide; they're coming in.
No, they're coming in to defend. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
but Amate isn't very quick. Johnny Evans is probably one of the slowest players in the Premier League. Like Sonuchu is like he's a great defender, right? But against a low cross, he's playing out on the left hand side.
Yeah, he's got.
So it's not concerning. It's not concerning Sancho.
Exactly.
To get past Pereira is easy. To get Amate and Johnny Evans pulled in, if you were to use Pogba to pull in Amate and Johnny Evans from that middle position, that's not a tough task in theory, right?
No.
And Sancho, all he has to do is spin a low cross, and Ronaldo is going to get in the positions. Granted, Ronaldo's playing a little bit further back than he probably should be, but there's not a single opportunity. There's not a single time when I would say, okay, if Sancho is to put in a low cross 5 times, there's not a single time on earth, there's not a single chance that Ronaldo wouldn't put one of those 5 chances in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Even if he was to do a low cross over to the edge of the box to Bruno, right? Or Greenwood, for fuck's sake. Because Greenwood, we know, has a tendency to come inside. Greenwood's the most natural finisher on both feet I've ever seen. The man has no weak foot.
Even though United's goal today was just individual brilliance from him, like one glimmer.
It was. Greenwood's been our shining star, but there's not like he's a natural. He can finish on both feet, so it doesn't matter. And if he's cutting inside already, just fucking pass the ball to him. Sancho just needs to get in those. He doesn't even need to get into those positions. He needs to create those positions, which he was good at doing at Dortmund. Like I'm bewildered. Honestly, I'm bewildered that Sancho is not putting in the work.
We will mention that this isn't his natural side. He's not a left winger.
No, he's a right.
He's a right winger.
Torgan Hazard was taking up that left spot at Dortmund. Does it matter?
I think it does. Because Sancho is not gifted on both feet.
No, he's not. He's not a Greenwood.
It's a very different game.
You've got to think
him as a result.
At that point, does Ollie go, well, he's not working there. Rashford comes back. Rashford can play on that left wing very well, or that left attacking mid kind of position. So at that point, you go, well, let's fuck off Sancho. Let's get Rashford back in there. 90 minutes. Because Rashford's quite clinical. He's not as clinical as Greenwood is on both feet, but Rashford, again, has more of a tendency than Greenwood to cut inside. So all of a sudden you got Bruno supplying him because he's kind of going to cut inside anyway. Like the goals will come. It's just the...
For me, I wouldn't be so cruel with Sancho. I would give him his chance on the right. I'd give him a full 90 on the right, give him a chance to show what he can do in that position. But if he doesn't, then you've got to act for the good of the team. But I think you move Mason Greenwood to the left. He's still incredible on both. He'll manage. You bring Sancho to the right. It's not actually that hard. You just switch them. You switch the players that are on the pitch right now and switch their sides.
Oh, bring in Fred and McTominay.
Yeah,
especially Fred.
Greenwood doesn't play on the left. He doesn't do well on the left. He's tried it before. He doesn't do well on the left. He can shoot on both feet like incredibly well. Again, the man doesn't have a weak foot, but he's not going to get into the same positions. So it's at this point you're like, well, Sancho was probably the wrong signing. And again, all this Haaland talk, it's the wrong signing, right? Ronaldo coming in, as much as I love it, is probably hindering the team at this point.
Like what I said a few weeks ago on one of our podcasts.
The more I retrospectively look at it, Ronaldo is hindering this team, right? Because all of a sudden you've got a out and out striker like Ronaldo. Actually, you know what? Why does Ollie not play Ronaldo as that left wing?
Because Ronaldo is asked to be striker.
Yeah, but he's not the manager.
No, but
Lads,
Ollie won't disagree with him.
An update from the Etihad boys. It is now 2-0 with Kevin De Bruyne scoring in the 70th minute.
KDB, let's go.
So that is our
Shocker.
That
I'm
is
shocked,
our
honestly.
quick update from around England at this point. So far, there's only been one goalless game, and that's Norwich Brighton at the moment.
And we have another development here. We have Perez coming on for Leicester
Yep.
against Manchester United. I like Perez. He's a good sub player for Leicester.
I mean, obviously,
he only scores when other people are scoring, though.
I mean, quick shout out to Bobby Firmino getting back into the swing of things with 3 goals and an assist. I mean, fuck me.
Yeah,
pretty good.
That's we watched that game earlier, Jackson and myself, so it was good to see. Got some very good points on Fantasy Premier League for Mo Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold, so that was good. And since it's an hour before the Chelsea Brentford game, the lineups have been announced. With Chelsea playing what looks to be a 3-5-2 with Mendy in goals, Christensen, Chalobah, and Sarr at the back. Got Kante, Kovacic, Loftus-Cheek, Chilwell, and Azpilicueta in the midfields, and we are playing Romelu Lukaku and Timo Werner up top.
Oh, really? So the Ballon d'Or nominee isn't getting a game. Shocker.
Yeah, look, Jorginho's on the bench, Ross Barkley's on the bench, Mason Mount's on the bench, Kai Havertz, Reza Balaga, Hudson-Odoi, Alonso, Reece James, and our Spanish signing from the transfer window that has just
Tuchel is very fine to invent, though, and change things up.
Who's the Spanish signing?
We have another update around the games for this round. We have Aston Villa at Villa Park. John McGinn scoring in the 68th minute, bringing the game 2-0 to Aston Villa.
Yep. I said they should comfortably beat Wolves, and they seem to be doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. So Maddison is the one coming off for Perez here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense to me because Maddison, I think, can play 90, but he often gets subbed, which is probably the wrong kind of.
Yeah, but I think it's about who else you sub. I think Maddison hasn't actually brought a lot to this game, so he hasn't. So it's not a bad. Like the other players, you wouldn't take off Iheanacho. Like he's sitting behind Iheanacho and Vardy. They don't actually have a lot of other positions to bring on someone like Perez unless they took off one of those two, and they wouldn't.
That's exactly right.
So that it's about the formation, I think, about why they picked that. But I just think Maddison needs to leave Leicester. He's had bad form for a while now.
He's had his days at Leicester.
His chance to leave was 2 years, like maybe a year ago. Now he doesn't get into a top side.
No.
Could get into an Arsenal.
He has to
get into an Arsenal. He could have gotten into a Man City side a year ago.
Yeah, look, that's a year ago. Now he has to settle for those mid-tier table teams.
Correct.
You're settling for, to an extent, Tottenham this year. How they've been playing.
Tottenham, he'd suit well at Tottenham, considering Dele Alli isn't on the greatest of form for the last year or two.
Exactly.
He's a very similar player to Ali as well.
So he's
it
looking.
It would be a good slot.
Yeah, he's looking at your Evertons, your Tottenhams, your Wolves. Yeah, he's looking at those teams. Even look a shout for Brentford so far this season. I mean,
I would nearly take. It's probably the wrong signing. I'd take someone like Maddison at United or a backup for Bruno.
Yeah. Probably not the right signing.
It's not the right signing. It's not the right time, considering how much Madison's going to demand to go for. But it's kind of the right. it's the right person to come in to support Bruno for
He's offside.
when he needs a break.
Yeah, I guess so. I always said Ruben Neves would be a nice backup signing to sort of hold that position, and a good sub player as well. Someone who's good at shooting from outside the box, which seems to be the way these players go anyway.
That's it.
Correct.
And that's something United lacks. I mean, we spoke about it about 15 minutes ago, Jackson and myself, before Anthony come back on. United really struggled with shooting outside the box, and I think it was very evident.
Well,
it was very evident in those two games, the West Ham Cup game and the Aston Villa game. I mean, you shouldn't be relying on a Bruno Fernandes penalty to win the game against Villa. And I mean,
or a screamer.
If we all remember that penalty which went over the bar, just to refresh people's memories.
Nope, not going to bring that up.
That was a wonder. I'm just going to mention this now. Wonderful save.
Oh, good strike. Wonderful
from De Gea.
That's a good
from
save.
Tielemans.
That's a good shot by Tielemans as well, and De Gea's just put out.
That was a good save. United. So you really think about it. Ronaldo used to be a really good outside the box clinical finisher, right?
Oh my God! Hold on, Manchester United are through here. Oh, Schmeichel's done it. He's saved that.
Fucking hell!
Now he's saved Ronaldo. Ronaldo should have scored there. Ronaldo should have absolutely scored there. He should have struck first time. Yep.
Took one too many touches. Yep.
Way too many touches. That was poor. He's hit.
Oh, yeah.
So they've broken through here, 1-on-1, and he hasn't shot. The ball's come a little behind him. It's not a great position, but Ronaldo should, like, any shot's a good shot.
It's not the best pass from Rashford, but yeah, when you're one of the most cynical finishers in the game, and you're in the box like that.
You just need to shoot because if you wait, they get bodies in front of you. And
exactly. Daka has just come on for Iheanacho. We are currently in the 70s.
Not a bad shout. That's a lot of pace coming up top.
But Daka's not. He needs more time. I wouldn't be too concerned about Daka personally.
Oh my God!
No,
he needs more time.
However,
oh my God!
Against
we have an.
I don't know.
We've got an update, boys, but I'm not going to spoil anything. We have an update.
I can't fucking believe this. I cannot believe this from close range. I can't believe this.
I don't know if you've seen it, if you know yet, Jackson, or not, but we'll keep it for the live stream reaction. All I'm going to say is that
Anthony's reaction.
All I'm going to say.
Reaction.
All I'm going to say.
About, yep.
There's a goal.
And goal.
Yes. Get in!
Soyuncu has scored.
Get in!
From a corner.
Soyuncu. The Leicester fans are going crazy at King Power Stadium here.
It's all gone wild. We're throwing chairs. I
mean, I know our stream is a bit behind, and I went to check the EPL matches just as a casual, regular look at what was going on around the park, and I saw a 2-1 Leicester Man United, but I didn't want to spoil it, and this is made my night, lads. Made my night.
Leicester 2-1 up.
I can believe it.
I need to see more highlights of that goal because it was like messy. I was like,
can I just?
You think when you have people like Maguire that doesn't happen?
Can I just bring that back to just before the preview of the second half, just at the end of the first half, Jackson? I was saying, if Leicester keeps this pressure that they have up until the 70th minute and they get a goal from that, the game's a wraps. It's done.
Also, Anthony McTominay just came on, so you're saved. Don't worry. McTominay just came on, Anthony. You've been saved.
Wrong substitution, bro. I can't fucking believe it.
And Mason came off and Lingard's on as well.
United is done out. And
We're
this,
going down and we're bringing on McTominay.
you love to see it, boys. You love to see it.
It
You
was
love to
how
see it.
predictable that sub was.
Oh,
The
Honestly,
moment Leicester scored, he was
honestly.
always going to bring McTominay on.
We're taking off our best player for fucking Lingard.
I mean, let's
Hey, West Ham's best player.
That's not saying much.
Jesse Messi is now on the field. He
fuck
he
him.
overshadows Cristiano Ronaldo any day.
Even if he fucking scores a worldie, it's still only a draw.
I just want to put this out here, please. Gaz Elliott, another shout out. Ollie's a clown. Bet you he's smiling. I mean, he is a clown. He's not smiling right now. So
Unsubscribe, Gaz.
Gaz, thank you for that, Gaz. I don't know if you're still watching, and I don't believe he did subscribe, but Gaz, thank you for that, my friend.
Honestly, I hope he didn't. No, he did. We're up a subscriber. Honestly, I hope he gets rid of this fucking subscriber.
No, we like to have you.
Oh, mate, I am pissed.
Anthony, you've got to put a smile on that face.
Got to turn that frown upside down. And I mean, my frown is definitely upside down, mate. I'm loving it tonight, man.
Just piss off.
My night will be made. Made when Chelsea wins. Nah. Hey, goodbye.
Rashford.
Nah.
Boys.
Whoops.
Let's go.
Oh, here we go.
Now, everyone, I would like you to clip the line. Yes! Oh my god. Anthony. Oh my god. Everyone that's watching, clip this next minute, please. Everyone watching, clip this next minute, please. Clip this next minute. Everyone clip this next minute. Do it.
The king.
Nah. You're not saying king for very long, mate. You're not saying king for very long. Yes! Jamie Vardy. It's the Vardy party. Get in.
Yes.
Get in. Jamie Vardy. He drinks a vodka.
Yes.
He drinks a Jaeger. It's fucking massive. Harry Maguire. Your shit.
Anthony, just shut the fuck up.
Look, Jamie Vardy managed what, like 2 shots this half? One vodka and one Sambuca shot. I mean, one of them was a goal.
Anthony hadn't even finished singing about Rashford.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it, mate. I was just about to talk about how reactive United's fan base is, and this just proves it for you. You're going through the motions of a game where there's been a goal.
That is a beautiful goal, though.
From Vardy.
Beautiful goal.
Vardy, that's excellence, mate.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss, like, oh my God, Jamie Vardy, you have sealed the night for me, mate. And you're on my fantasy team as well, so you brought me 6 points on fantasy. I've currently got 53 points so far, and the night's not over, lads. The night's not over. Let's do a little bit of a fantasy look. We've got for those of you who don't know, we have a league of 5 people. So we have myself, Anthony, one of our guests, Sheik. We have Jackson, and we have one of our mates, Linus,
Shut up!
as well.
Stop talking.
And you love to see it, lads. You love to see it. So far this week, I've got 53 points. Anthony's got 44. Ashik has got 17. He's having a shocker. Jackson's got 37, and Linus is on 17 as well. I mean,
wow. Okay.
So far, lads. It's been a good night so far.
It has.
Jamie Vardy. He produces when you need him to. He produces when you need him to.
That was a beautiful movement by Leicester. Beautiful movement. That was well done.
This is great.
Cannot wait to watch the Mark Goldbridge match reaction. That's going to be class.
No, don't worry about Mark Goldbridge. Our reaction, mate. Anthony, too busy celebrating the rush for goal to see that Vardy's put one in the back of the net. How do you feel about that? I bet Ollie's feeling the exact same as what Anthony's feeling right now.
Smiling. No, Ollie would be smiling.
Yeah.
He'd be smiling, right? Oh, we've got a card out. Yellow cards come out for Pogba.
Oh, it's all in shambles now. It's all in shambles.
That's weak. That's a really weak yellow card, actually, though.
Mhm.
That's BS. You don't give yellow cards for that. That's poor.
So
I guess it's late in the game, but come on.
Anthony, got any words, mate?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. My God, Anthony. You look very sad. You don't look like you're coping there, Anthony.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
My old friend. Ah, copyright.
Oh, sorry. No.
Nah.
No. Hey, goodbye. No.
Oops. Oh, another. I think Vestergaard's coming on, so that'll be 4 centre backs. Oh no,
Yeah.
Johnny Evans is coming off,
Why?
so it'll just be 3. Okay.
Jan Vestergaard
Mm.
previously played at Southampton last year.
Good player.
He was.
But Southampton are doing all right defensively without him.
Yeah.
So
Another update from around the games for this game week, boys. At Villa Park, it is now 2-1. Wolves have scored 80th.
Who scored?
One of their defenders, CS.
Okay.
Says.
Sice.
So let's see. He has scored from a corner. So Podence's corner troubles in the Villa defense, and he has given another opportunity to deliver from the right. Eventually, the ball drifts across the box to the Portuguese playmaker, who finds him at the 6-yard box. See us at the 6-yard box.
Yeah. All right. That seems about right. Any other updates from the games, or is that the main goal we've got
so far? That is all the updates from the games. Norwich and Brighton still 0-0. It is the 90th minute plus a minute stoppage time.
Who cares?
You see in the 7 states of depression.
Oh, Lingard took a shot. He was straight at the keeper.
No, shocker.
Good save. Last time we saw Lingard take a shot at Schmeichel, it lost Anthony a bet. So, yeah. Anthony,
I'm fucking pissed.
You can say one thing, Anthony. Manchester United have been going for it. There's been no sign that they've taken this hard. They are going for a goal. Like that attempt there with Ronaldo trying to get on the end of that. They're still going for this game. You like to see that. You like to see the players have the motivation to push on, even after something that heartbreaking.
I think Ollie's subs is mainly trying to get some attackers in there, I guess, with Lingard as well.
McTominay.
No, Lingard in there as well to provide another option.
You take off one of the most natural finishers in the Premier League for Lingard.
You brought Lingard on in West Ham against the West Ham game, and what did you do? Produce a goal that won you the game.
Fluke.
Yeah, just like Greenwood's goal today.
He's not going to produce the winner because it's still going to be a fucking draw, Matt.
A draw. It's currently 3-2 at the moment. What are you watching, mate?
If Lingard strikes, it's still going to be a draw.
Yeah,
he's right.
I'm not. I
And
wasn't
a
talking
draw's
about
unacceptable.
I wasn't talking about it. I wasn't talking about a draw this game. I was talking about your win against West Ham.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But if Lingard scores and flukes another goal,
but
it's still only a draw.
But
he can fuck off back to West Ham.
As a United supporter, wouldn't you rather take 1 point away from King Power Stadium than lose 3 points?
I'd rather slip my wrists at this point.
That's on live stream, everyone.
That's
Please.
on live stream, mate.
I can't believe this. Honestly, I cannot believe this.
He can't believe it. He actually just can't believe it. It's
I'm
crazy.
gobsmacked. I'm gobsmacked. And
Leicester
to-
going for 4. Leicester going for 4.
It could be going
Now,
for 4
it's
here.
just another.
Oh! Daka!
I'm sorry, you did have to be
Mate.
right with that, Daka.
Oh! Daka has scored. Hey! 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 And Connor Cody has scored for the Wolves as well at Villa Park, so it's currently 2-2 at Villa Park.
Oh, wow. That
Yeah.
game's getting intense. Oh, but this game is even better.
Oh, no.
So,
No,
once
no,
again,
no.
when you have players like Maguire, this shouldn't happen. There is no way the ball should come to ground from a corner like that. Yeah, there's no way. That's ridiculous. The fact that nobody's gotten their head to that.
Mate, that's
To be
all
fair-
that's all Lindelof, That's all
I need to-
Lindelof. Look at
I'll
just watch
analyse
this
this
replay.
fully later on, but it's poor.
That's
It
all-
is.
that's
it's
all
3
Lindelof.
players. There's 3
Lindelof,
Manchester
McTominay-
United players who should intercept.
Lindelof, McTominay, and Wan-Bissaka. All 3 of them.
That's poor.
All
That
three
is
of them.
very poor. That's poor. But no Maguire there. So where is Maguire in that situation? Who's he marking? He must be man marking someone. And
He's
not
behind
preventing that ball
Daka.
coming.
He's
So
behind
he-
Daka.
Behind? Why would he be behind Daka? Daka's not tall either. There's no need to be with Daka.
Mm.
He should be at the near post. He's the best in the air. He should be at the near post or marking their best player in the air. He's not marking Vestergaard.
That's it. So currently one game has finished, and that is Southampton and Leeds has ended 1-0 with that own goal from that one goal from Southampton. Other than that, yes, just a look at the stats. 19 shots to 3 for Southampton, 4 shots on target compared to 0 for Leeds. I mean, Southampton was all over them, mate. All over them. Now,
Manchester United. Tried to pull one back there.
yeah, look, Brighton.
Oh,
And
Ronaldo is not happy.
Brighton
Look at
and
his
Norwich
face.
have finished as well in a 0-0 draw.
I can't believe this. I can't believe it.
Ronaldo probably went to Manchester United, and after the Villa game, he was like, "No, that's just a fluke." We'll win most of our games.
Boys, I'm out. I can't do this. I'm out. Goodbye.
no, Anthony, hang on,
I can't do
hang
it.
on, Anthony. We're so close to the end. Anthony. Oh my God, Anthony, you've got to hang in there, man. Football's all about heartbreak.
That's it. There's
You know what?
always ups and downs, mate.
Ups? Where are the ups?
I mean, you're
Where are the
5-1 win against Leicester. That was your up for this season.
5-1 against whatever.
Oh, sorry, Leeds. Sorry.
Yeah, it was Leeds. Southampton just beat Leeds. We could never beat Southampton.
That's it. Get it all off your chest, Anthony. We're happy to listen. Get it all off your chest.
I'm still absolutely 100% Ollie in. Just want to make that very well known. I'm Ollie.
I'd be as well.
Shut the fuck up. You're just salty because you lost that. Anyway.
I lost that.
What are you talking
Ah.
I'm not
about?
losing this game.
Jackson's team doesn't even play today, mate.
No, he's just salty because his Lord and Savior missed a penalty.
Wow, that there's only so long you can use that.
Bringing out the heavy hitters.
I have nothing to say. I
Okay.
have nothing to say.
Man City and Burnley has finished 2-0 at the Etihad. So the only 2 active games at the moment are Villa and Wolves, which is 2-2 currently, and the Leicester United game, which has been a cracking game so far, I might add.
Oh, great game. So far, it is done, mate.
Who knows?
We're just
Could be a late goal coming in here. Who knows?
Yeah, for Leicester. That'd be cool.
They've just added 2 more minutes, so it's in the. We're gonna see it go to the 90th plus 7 minutes stoppage time as well.
Well, Manchester United have the ball in the box here, and they wasted it.
We didn't get
McTominay.
a goal.
McTominay. You know, you brought him on for that attacking prowess.
Yeah, that's it.
Those crazy
That was
long
his shot.
shots and the fucking.
Where's Fred when you need him, mate?
Crazy. It's wild.
Fred's
The whole thing
I
Fred's,
can't believe this.
Fred's
Right,
your
about
Lord and
boys,
Saviour.
you guys have fun. We're gonna go cry in the fucking bathroom.
Just to preface this, everyone, Anthony is actually okay. This is all an act.
Well,
Oh,
he's going to
shit,
rehab
sure.
tomorrow. He's
It's
going to
absolutely
rehab
an
tomorrow.
act.
He's going to rehab tomorrow. It's fine.
And that's full time, boys. That's full
That's full
time.
time.
There we go.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Anthony.
We will check on his mental state tomorrow as well. Don't worry.
I won't be
make
here
sure
tomorrow.
He's okay.
No,
I
don't say
can't
that. Don't say that.
I'm kidding. That's a joke for the live stream. I just can't believe it. I'm actually in a state of shock. Nearly.
This
Because
surprised me. This surprised the hell out of me.
Rashford coming on, scoring, fantastic. Love to see it. Vardy scoring straight after.
less good.
Fantastic. Love that. Daka scoring just to put the fucking cherry on top. Love that. Go back to your.
Anthony, please monitor what you say.
I can't believe it. I'm shocked. I'm straight up shocked.
It's. I mean, I'm surprised. I'm absolutely surprised by this result.
So
this
am
isn't
I.
how this
So
game
am I.
should have gone down. But Leicester came into this game with something else. And it's not like Manchester United showed up. There were players on the pitch that were good for Manchester United. And one of them got subbed for some reason. But at the end of the day, it just wasn't there. So on that note, you'll see us have a big chat about this game in our next podcast episode. And keep your eyes out for this week's one when it comes out. And we will be seeing you guys later. Thank you for joining us live, and we hope you've enjoyed this pretty decent game. We've loved it.
Yeah, it's been
Every single Leicester fan that subscribes, unsubscribe now.
Don't do that.
It has been a cracking game. Don't listen to Anthony, please. Please, if you like watching this and you like what we do, you see our handles beneath us. You obviously on our page, if you're watching this, I mean, give us a subscribe, like our videos, share it around with your friends, because we're trying to promote ourselves and trying to get as far as we can. So we would appreciate some further exposure from all of our viewers. And on that note, I would like to say thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for staying up to watch. I mean, I know it's been a big Saturday night for most people. Coming out their first weekend of lockdown, but I just want to say thanks everyone if you've been watching. Have a good night, and